Okay guys, I'm back. Let's do the English version of the pickups video. I'm sorry, my dog is here and he wants to be playful. Okay, I haven't done this in a while, so I have lots of games here. For the PS4, the DS, the PS2, the Xbox360 and the PS3. For the PS4, let's start with this one. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 Remix. This is a remastered version for the PS4. I got these games on the PS3, but I traded them in and I got this PS4 version of the games. I don't think it's worth if you have the two copies of the PS3 version, but I did it anyway, so because I'm a huge fan of the Kingdom Hearts series. So yeah, this is the first one. Then I got also from Square Enix. That's from Square Enix and Disney Corporation. I got Final Fantasy 15 Day 1 edition. I think the Day 1 edition includes a weapon. Masamune, the weapon. But because I got this used, the code was already redeemed. So yeah, this is Final Fantasy 15. I think everybody pretty much heard about it. It got pretty high scores. It's not turn-based like the other Final Fantasy, it's an action RPG. And what's really good about this game is the chemistry between the characters of the game. And yeah, it's a really good game. Okay. Next one, I'm a really huge fan of the Souls games, and this is a Dark Souls 2. Already got Bloodborne. I still need to get Dark Souls 3. This version includes all the DLC. Dark Souls 2, okay, I got the PS3 version. I also showed this on the Portuguese version of the video. But I got the Black Armor edition, which is this edition. It's like this. And then it includes the soundtrack. So I didn't want to trade this in. I bought this at a store and they asked the same price for this or the normal game, so I got this version. So yeah, Dark Souls 2. It's a good game. Another game. This I think is from Activision and Blizzard. It's a cooperation also. It's an RPG, a shooter with RPG elements. And the loot is very important in this game, and that's Destiny. This is the collection version, but I ordered as the standard edition, but they gave me this. And of course the codes don't work because this is used. But even so, I got the base game, and if I want, I can get the DLC from the store, from the PlayStation Store, once it goes on sale. Another game for the PS4 is Lumo. This is a puzzle game, not much to talk about. It was cheap, so that's why I bought it. Okay, another game is Injustice: Gods Among Us. This is a fighter game. I really advise you get this game, especially if you enjoyed Mortal Kombat X, because this is Mortal Kombat X is basically a follow-up to this game, because the basics of Mortal Kombat I think are on this video game. So yeah, the combat style is really similar to Mortal Kombat, to the new one. Okay, Next game is Valkyria Chronicles Remastered for the PS4. It includes a map. It's a strategy type game, I think turn-based, but the art style is really what makes this game amazing. You can see here. Okay, yeah. So yeah. Another game, and I was really surprised in a good way about this one, and it's Zombie. I also got, because it was so cheap, this is a Wii U port of it's a port of a Wii U game, which is Zombie, and yeah, it's a survival horror zombie game. Just I didn't enjoy the last 3 hours of the game, but other than that, it's a really good game. And then the final one from the PS4 pack of or stack of games is Battlefield Hardline. I bought this from a friend who is also a huge gamer, and this is the German version, but the game is in English. Yeah, everybody knows Battlefield Hardline. I think I'll enjoy it. Although first-person shooters aren't really my favorite games. And now, I think in the other video I showed the Vita game, which is of course FIFA 13. Now I also bought a bunch of PSP games, but I'll show you on another video in the near future. And then the Xbox 360 game I got is also a football game, and it's this one, FIFA World Cup. I enjoy collecting the FIFA games, so the previous games, the older games, because you get to play with players that no longer exist because they retired. So that's why I like to collect all the FIFA games. And they're cheap also. Now for the DS, I got Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword. It has a pretty good score. This one doesn't have that good of a score, but I think it's worth it. It's Wario Master of Disguise. And then for the PS2 I got two hidden gems. One of them I heard from Metal Jesus Rocks. It's another channel that I follow. And that is Puzzle Quest. I got the PS2 version, although I would like to get the Wii version or the PSP version. This is you can see there on top. It's like it's a puzzle game, but it has some RPG elements, and the art style is really neat of the game. The other PS2 game is this one, Tokobot, Mysteries of the Karakuri. Now I don't know much about this game. I know that it's puzzles also. So I got both of them because they're uncommon games, so they were cheap. Now the final stack of games are from the PS3, and it's this game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I think I played this on the PC, but I never got the PS3 version, so now I have it, because I think the campaign is not so bad of this game. So I got it. It's Call of Duty, what can you say? Game of 2009. Yeah, it has pretty good scores. It's by Activision. It's, according to this, the best-selling PlayStation 3 game of all time. No longer. It's no longer, probably. I think it's GTA. Or maybe a FIFA game, but yeah, it's a really good game. Another shooter is this one, by Capcom, Bionic Commando. Now this is, yeah, it's a shooter. You have a bionic arm, and with that you can interact with the environment. Like you can throw huge objects against your enemies. Unleash the power of the bionic arm. Throw massive objects. Swing across vast landscapes. Pummel and smash enemies. Rip apart the landscape. Arm yourself with the highly destructive weaponry. It's supposed to be a really good shooter with some neat elements. And this game has trophies in case you're a trophy hunter. So yeah, by the way, I'm closing in to getting the platinum of the FIFA 17 game. Okay, another game by Capcom is this one, Lost Planet 2. It's also a shooter. It has multiplayer. I think it's still active, but you can't platinum the game because there is a really hard trophy to do where you have to be on the 50, how to say this, on the ranking you have to be on the 50 best players of the week or something like that, and I think someone hacked the game, so you can't do that. So you can't do the platinum, but you can still play online. Another game is this one. I got the digital version, but I wanted to get the physical. That's Borderlands, but the Game of the Year edition. Everybody knows Borderlands. It's also an RPG. I didn't notice this. Wow. There's some cuts here, but that's okay. It's 2K game. It's an RPG. It's a shooter slash RPG game. You also have loot boxes and drops, and they're sort of a collectible, which are the clap traps where you have to collect them for the platinum trophy. I platinumed this game. I have the platinum trophy, but you can do the 100%, which is all the trophies in the DLC, but I think that's really hard. So I'll probably want to do 100%. But even so, it's a good game. I also got this Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. And it's a Family Guy game. It didn't have pretty high scores. It had low scores, but even so, it's an uncommon game, and I got it for cheap, so yay. Family Guy. And then this game, I also said this on the Portuguese version. It's a Square Enix game, but I don't know if I'll enjoy it, because it's an RPG. Not the fact that it's an RPG, but the fact that it's a strategy turn-based RPG. Even so, I bought it because it's also uncommon, and it had a good price tag on it, so I had to grab it. So yeah, the game is Disgaea 3, Absence of Justice. I think you can find this on Amazon for pretty cheap also, although it's not very common. Now, Iron Man 2 is the next game. Not much to say about this one. It's a Sega game, as you can see there. Here. Yeah. Iron Man 2. And then the last game is also the last game on the trilogy. And that's Mass Effect 3. It's a BioWare game. Says also here EA. And EA has been getting some negative feedback because of people who bought or who who are planning to buy Battlefront 2, because I think that game is full of EA crap. So I'm used to that on FIFA, EA being as they are, but yeah, not much to say. I have a kind of a love-hate relationship with EA because I really enjoy almost all of the games, but then these little details like they're doing on Battlefront 2 with microtransactions and the loot box um, mechanism implanted on those games, it's just crap, because it's basically gambling, and there goes my dog. It's basically gambling, and the chances you get, or the chances that are given to you in the game of getting something good are just slim. Are, you know, low chances, low probability of you getting something good. But yeah, we're used to that. Even on FIFA, I don't advise at all for you guys to invest on packs, because um, basically you don't get anything from packs. All I do in FIFA is I buy packs to sell them. So I sell everything on the pack and I get some income like that. Although I don't expect anything from the packs. But yeah, I'm kind of moving away from the theme, so yeah. Mass Effect 3, that's the last game. And that's all. I'll try to how to say this, not to let so much time pass. I'll try to be more consistent with these videos. I don't know, but I'll probably record today still a little bit of FIFA. I'll show you a team that I've been developing. Some teams. I got some pretty good players also. But yeah, I think this is the end of the video, and I forgot to say that actually in the Portuguese video, but I'll say on this one. If you like the video, please leave a like and comment and subscribe if you can. It will really help me out. Okay guys, cheers and see you later.